This royal horse's gentle nature brings comfort and joy to a disabled woman. The King's Guard shows kindness and respect to a disabled young man, proving that tradition is also about humanity. A moment of unexpected fun. This mischievous royal horse steals the spotlight, making the King's Guard smile.
Okay.
With unwavering vigilance, this gunner reacts instantly, ensuring the safety of a disabled woman crossing near the royal horses. A family's pride and love. A King's Guard proudly introduces his parents, creating a deeply touching moment. Pure innocence and wonder. A baby's face lights up upon seeing a royal horse for the first time. A moment to cherish forever. In the heart of ceremonial London, the King's Guard stands not only as a symbol of national pride, but as a living tribute to centuries of tradition and service. Yet amid the grandeur, moments arise when visitors forget the reverence this place deserves. Today we witness troubling scenes. Tourists ignoring warnings, provoking horses, and showing poor manners, reminding us all why respect for heritage matters. Not allowed, the King's Guard shouted so fiercely that she ran away in panic. Lesson learned: don't break the rules.
Oh, you touched the horse. Don't touch the horse.
Out of the box twice. The incredible King's Guard had to remind a rude tourist again and again to respect the boundary. The guard had to repeat his command. She didn't move until he raised his voice the second time. Clear sign of stubborn disrespect. Get out! The guard's shout stunned everyone. This Chinese group shocked the whole world by disrespecting sacred rules at the palace. A cute little girl poses proudly next to the King's Guard, an adorable and charming sight. A mother lovingly holds her baby while taking a touching photo with the King's horse, forever memorable. A royal horse gently turns to look at the baby in the father's arms. Such a magical reaction. An elderly visitor in a wheelchair shares a precious moment with the royal horse, deeply heartwarming. young girl in a wheelchair gets the perfect photo with the horse. Pure inspiration and beauty. "How rude, Mike," she said jokingly, asking the guard, "Why the long face?" A clear sign of poor manners and disrespectful behavior. The soldier responded instantly to a disrespectful tourist. His sharp reaction stunned everyone watching. An arrogant man mocked the king's guard. His complete disrespect shocked bystanders. This is not how anyone should behave at royal posts.
Really? That is one rude.
Warning! The king's guard had to shout a second time. The tourist ignored the first warning. Never test the patience of royal guards. The guard moved the horse forward to drive the man out of the restricted zone. A subtle but clear message: respect the royal boundaries. In the heart of London's royal tradition, beauty often lies in the quiet gestures. A salute from a veteran, the gaze of a royal horse upon a child, or the joy of a family photo. Today's video brings together touching scenes at the Horse Guards Parade, where generations connect. Innocence meets tradition, and moments of warmth remind us of the enduring grace of service, history, and humanity. A veteran salutes the Royal Guard and horse, a deeply moving and honorable moment to witness. A charming little boy in a mini guardsman uniform visits the Horse Guards. Pure joy and cuteness. Two young boys gently pet the horse, receiving a tender and loving response in return. A special little girl, guided by her father, shares a memorable photo moment with the royal horse. Even the most disciplined guards have their moments. This King's Guard tries his best to stay serious, but his playful horse has other plans, leaving the crowd in laughter. A truly touching moment. The royal horse leans in, showing gentle affection to a father and his young child. proof that even the most majestic animals have a soft side.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Laughter is the best medicine. This royal horse brings joy to a disabled woman with its playful antics. Creating an unforgettable and light-hearted moment. A touching scene, this elderly couple takes a moment to show heartfelt gratitude to the King's Guard. A beautiful display of respect and appreciation. Politeness and respect in action. This young boy asked permission before touching the royal horse. Earning a rare and cherished interaction. A rare moment of joy. This King's Guard is caught off guard by a surprise visit from his family, reminding us of the personal sacrifices behind the uniform.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, run, run, run. Oh, get out, guys, hello. Oh, sorry. That's unbelievable, guys. Get out, he said, hello.
Out of the box on both sides. The guard had to deal with stubborn tourists who ignored every warning. She was kicked for standing too close. This is exactly why we should never ignore the King's Horse Guard rules. A tourist put money in the guard's boot. Sometimes they don't accept it, and she was told firmly to get out of the box. He walked right up to the king's horse, ignoring all signs. One of the riskiest, most careless actions a tourist can make. An elderly man respectfully poses beside the royal guard and horse, a moment full of quiet dignity. Veterans and current guards share stories and laughter at Horse Guards Parade, a beautiful tribute to tradition.
Let's go.
Adorable children smile brightly while posing with the King's Guard, capturing joy and innocence in one frame. A special visitor in a wheelchair enjoys a heartfelt moment with the royal horses. Truly unforgettable. A veteran guard returns with apples and mints for his old horse friends. an emotional reunion of loyalty. Stay behind the white line. The guard reacted firmly to protect the horse's space. Boundaries exist for safety, for both sides. Trying to take a photo too close to the horse, this male tourist got bitten. Respect is not just polite, it's necessary. A group of teenagers cause chaos near the horse area, ignoring rules and disturbing the peace. This young man ignored all warnings and approached the horse too closely. The result? He was bitten. Disrespect comes with consequences. She got told off by the guard. Get out of the box. Royal guards don't tolerate rule breaking, even for a picture. This young man stood too close. The horse bit his chest, and he reacted with real pain, an unforgettable warning. A mother allowed her daughter too close to the royal horse. The child was bitten badly, a serious mistake by the parent. A simple yet powerful moment. A young boy reaches out in admiration, and the royal horse responds with gentle affection. Innocence meets tradition. These toddlers' cheerful greetings bring smiles to onlookers. Capturing a beautiful cultural moment. Grace, patience, and understanding. This royal horse's cooperation creates a heartwarming memory for a disabled visitor. A breathtaking sight. This stunning royal horse mesmerizes visitors with its beauty and noble presence. A moment this young fan will never forget. A thoughtful royal officer ensures he gets the best view of the King's Guard.
Okay, Mike.
A young boy dressed like a guard stands proudly beside the royal horse, full of pride and respect. A sweet moment as the royal horse gently gazes at a little girl sitting in her buggy. A boy and a girl excitedly watched the royal horse, pure childhood wonder on their faces. A father lifts his baby to gently touch the horse, an unforgettable moment for this tiny visitor. A cute little boy waves goodbye after spending time petting the horse, an adorable farewell. Woman crosses the line just to take a photo. Get back, behind the white line, the guard's powerful voice echoed. Strong reminder that these rules are not optional. A female tourist panicked and ran away after the horse nearly bit her. A close call and a lesson in keeping safe distance. Rude tourists blocked the path. The guard had to shout to clear the way. These traditions deserve more respect from visitors.
Why it is this busy? We got lucky with the timing. Actually, the guards coming out at exactly when, again, trying to be careful of that. Really not taking any nonsense at all this morning, and I can't say I blame him, to be fair.
The horse bit a man's hand and wouldn't let go. A painful but important reminder. Don't underestimate the king's horse. A baby rests in a stroller beside the horse, a heartwarming and picture-perfect royal moment. A royal horse softly interacts with a child, showing the deep affection horses have for little ones. A woman in a wheelchair gazes happily at the horse, a gentle, uplifting moment of quiet joy. This boy approached for a photo, and the horse seemed to recognize him, showing affection in return. A boy reacts with pure curiosity and wonder as he sees the royal horse for the first time. She ignored the guard's command and smiled for photos first. Only after finishing did she apologize. Disrespect disguised as tourism. Seriously, she stepped past the boundary and made a scene. Her own actions embarrassed herself in front of the whole crowd. Twice the guard had to call him out. He crossed the boundary again, clear disregard for rules and warnings from the royal guard. Pissed off, the guard shouted loudly, "Don't touch my horse! Get out!" Strong words when patience is pushed too far. A Chinese tourist came too close and the horse tried to bite. She had stepped directly into the danger zone despite all the warnings. The guard had to yell 3 times, "Get out of the box!" A perfect example of a tourist refusing to respect the rules. An elderly tourist was bitten badly by a royal horse. It's a clear reminder that age doesn't excuse ignoring safety rules. This young boy nearly got bitten while standing too close to the horse. Luckily, he stepped back just in time. A woman screamed in shock as the horse tried to bite her. A powerful reminder to respect boundaries around the guard. The guard firmly told him off for standing in the white box. It's not a photo spot. It's a sacred duty zone. A rude woman disrupted photos with her loud voice and stares at the guard. Royal dignity deserves better from tourists. A touching moment unfolds as a blind boy connects with a royal horse, gentle and unforgettable. A young boy touches and strokes the horse while the guard watches attentively. Such tenderness in one scene. A little girl holding a plush toy reaches out to the horse. An incredibly heartwarming interaction. A sweet girl poses for a photo with the guards and horse. Pure joy and innocence. A royal horse poses with a young girl and her stuffed animal, adorable and absolutely heart-melting. A cute little girl takes photos near the King's Guard, joyful and respectful from a distance. The King's Guard and their majestic horses stand as symbols of tradition, duty, and honor. Yet beyond the discipline and ceremony, there are moments of connection, kindness, and pure joy that touch the hearts of all who witness them. Today, we explore the special moments where respect meets compassion, where tradition embraces humanity, and where unforgettable experiences are created. A truly special moment. A majestic king's horse shares an emotional connection with a remarkable disabled man. A beautiful reminder that compassion knows no boundaries. A rare and inspiring sight. This man's deep appreciation for the King's Guard sets an example for all, proving that tradition is built on respect and admiration. Pure wonder and excitement, these toddlers are captivated by the King's Guard and his horse. Creating a precious and wholesome moment. A beautiful act of kindness, the King's Guard moves his horse closer, ensuring a disabled visitor gets the perfect picture and an unforgettable experience. In a world often rushing forward, there are still places where tradition, tenderness, and quiet dignity hold strong. At the Royal Horse Guards, among centuries-old ceremonies and majestic horses, moments of warmth still unfold, especially when shared with children, veterans, and respectful guests. Today's video celebrates those gentle, unforgettable encounters that speak to the heart. An elderly woman posed gracefully with the royal horse, creating a beautiful memory to cherish forever. This adorable young boy, dressed as a King's Guard, melted hearts at the royal stables.
Alright, you wanna play dumb, huh? Let's go.
A special baby in a stroller beams with joy as he visits the royal horse. A little ballerina strikes a sweet pose beside the royal horse, pure magic in a pink tutu. In a place steeped in tradition and quiet dignity, it is often the simplest gestures that leave the deepest impression. Today we witness touching moments at Horse Guards Parade, babies reaching out in wonder, veterans standing tall in reflection, and noble horses responding with grace. These are the scenes where honor meets innocence, and where generations are bridged through warmth, respect, and timeless connection. A sweet baby meets the King's Guard horse. The majestic animal gently leans in, creating a heartwarming London moment for all to see. Two veterans proudly meet the King's Guard horse. Even the horse seems to honor them, a moment of deep respect and gratitude. A British veteran salutes the guard with heartfelt emotion. The moment is full of pride, dignity, and timeless respect at Horse Guards Parade. A baby gently touches the King's Guard horse. The horse remains calm and tender, showing true awareness of the child's innocence. In the heart of London, the Royal Horse Guards stand as a living symbol of tradition, discipline, and national pride. Yet not all who visit this solemn place show the respect it deserves. In today's video, we witness moments when careless or provocative behavior crossed the line, putting both visitors and horses at risk, and testing the patience of those sworn to serve. The horse bit the tourist. Terrified, she ran away instantly without even looking back. She likely won't approach a guard horse ever again. A tourist was bitten by the King's horse. He flinched in pain and surprise. These horses demand space and respect. The King's Guard had enough. He shouted and charged forward with his horse after tourists kept grabbing the reins and shoes. A woman kept touching and annoying the horse for fun. The horse looked frustrated, while the guards silently endured the disrespect. "Make way!" The King's Guard shouted firmly at tourists who refused to clear the path for the marching lifeguard unit. An elderly woman jumped in shock as the King's Guard yelled loudly, forcing the entire crowd to move aside immediately. A light kick from the horse made everyone laugh, but it reminded one man clearly to respect the guard's boundary line. Crowds blocked the path, the King's Guard shouted, "Make way!" to break through, stunning tourists into immediate silence and movement. This magical child and horse encounter captured innocence, curiosity, and mutual affection, pure, heartwarming beauty.
Allez, 1, 2, 3.
Two guests in wheelchairs shared a peaceful moment beside the royal horses, a quiet display of dignity and warmth.
Yes.
Such joy. A cheerful baby poses with family and the King's Guard's stunning horse in the background. A royal horse gently reacts to a baby crying in a stroller, an unexpectedly touching connection. Two little boys excitedly pet the royal horse. The animal's calmness around them proves just how much horses adore children too. A veteran returns to horse guards, but is upset by what he sees.
I'm not sure he's trying to ask the trooper, but not getting a response.
His reaction reflects his deep connection and pride in tradition. Near the royal horse, a veteran speaks with a guard officer. Their exchange quietly honors the service of past and present soldiers. Respect shines through as a military veteran gently touches the king's horse. The guard allows it, an emotional, meaningful gesture. The guard carefully brings the royal horse closer to a veteran, ensuring he can take a full photo. What a respectful and kind gesture. A veteran lovingly feeds a royal horse. This quiet, sweet moment captured on camera speaks volumes about compassion and mutual honor. A little girl in a tiara celebrated her birthday, magically acknowledged by the King's Guard horse. Her touching letter to the King's Guard received a warm response. Pure admiration met with royal grace. A joyful baby lights up with wonder during a visit to the royal horses. Pure happiness captured. A little boy respectfully salutes the King's Guard, an endearing act of admiration and discipline. This sweet girl couldn't stop gently petting the horse. Her joy was simply contagious. Veterans greet the King's horses. Their smiles and the calm horses reflect warm memories and mutual honor shared in this touching scene. A child bursts into joyful laughter after seeing the Royal Guard horse, an innocent and unforgettable reaction that lights up the moment. With great respect, the guard gently moves his horse closer to a veteran, a powerful and moving tribute to service and sacrifice. A small man with a big smile meets the royal horse. Despite his size, the joy he feels makes this moment beautifully unforgettable.
That's why I stay over here. They're so beautiful.
Kids gather around the King's Guard horse. The scene overflows with mutual curiosity and affection, pure love shared without words. A kind girl comforts a frightened King's Guard horse. Her gentle presence calms the animal. Showing compassion knows no boundaries. Enough was enough. The guard stomped his foot after two disrespectful tourists came too close just for a selfie. Two rude tourists stood in the restricted box. The guard ordered them out loudly. "Step out of the box." A young girl was left alone beside the horse. It bit her hair and she cried out in pain. A serious lesson for adults. The horse grabbed a woman's jacket with his teeth. She was shocked, clearly unaware of how close she had gotten.
Is your jacket torn apart now?
The horse bit and tugged a man's sleeve, reminding him the hard way that personal space around royal horses must be respected. A young mother and her parents share a sweet moment with the royal horse. A beautiful family memory is captured in this gentle exchange. Mom, dad, and child laugh, and bond with the King's Guard horse. A light-hearted and lovely encounter they'll surely cherish forever. An unforgettable meeting. A royal horse unexpectedly connects with two children, forming a surprising bond in just a few magical seconds. The King's Guard kindly encourages children to interact with his horse, a beautiful example of gentle strength and public warmth. Horses love children. Happy Boy takes photo with Royal Horse and Guard. On his father's shoulders, a child sees the royal horse up close, pure awe in his eyes during this lovely encounter at Horse Guards. The horse gently met a baby for the first time. Everyone watching melted at the tender moment. A young boy received affectionate attention from the royal horse, a pure moment of interspecies love. A super cute girl with her teddy bear posed proudly beside the horse guard. Picture perfect sweetness. Two curious children watch the royal horse with delight, an innocent moment full of wonder. This baby's adorable photo with the King's Guard horse captured a heartwarming memory. Some disrespectful tourists provoke the King's Guard just to get a reaction. This behavior dishonors a long-standing royal tradition. The King's Guard moved the horse to physically push a woman out of the designated guard box. She clearly crossed the line. A tourist gets bitten by the horse for ignoring the warning signs. Armed police quickly arrive to assist and restore order. A woman's bag got stuck in the horse's mouth. Her husband intervened, reminding everyone to keep a respectful distance. brave little girl gently touches the king's guard horse, a moment of courage and tenderness. The teen girl respectfully thanked the king's guard, receiving a cheerful response in return. Two smiling girls pose joyfully with the horse, capturing a sweet, unforgettable royal memory. A charming little boy smiles next to the gentle horse, who seemed happy to pose too. A shy baby startled the royal horse twice, but the family's patience turned it into a heartwarming moment. This royal horse and little kid share a touching moment. You can see their bond as the child smiles sweetly, so pure and beautiful. A father poses with his child near the royal guard horse, showing protective love while cherishing this magical, heartwarming photo moment. The boy meets his favorite royal horse, reaching out to stroke its face. Their bond is sincere, a moment he'll never forget. Excited kids gently touch the king's guard horse. The horse remains calm, enjoying the pure-hearted affection of its tiny admirers. A heartfelt scene. Their quiet connection expresses love without needing a single word. A mother and child smile wide as they pose with the king's guard horse, a joyful family moment captured in London forever. Lifted by her father, a young girl gently touched the horse while the guard smiled warmly. A guard kindly slowed down so a dad and daughter could snap a precious photo. So thoughtful. A mesmerized boy watched the king's guard in awe. His polite family made the moment even warmer. In a rare emotional gesture, the guard honored a visiting veteran, sharing a heartfelt conversation. These adorable children pose lovingly with the royal horse, a moment full of innocence and affection. Well-behaved children visited the horse guard, a sweet reminder of tradition passed to the young. Another tourist got bitten by the royal horse. This time, a female armed officer intervened immediately to manage the situation.
Don't tease it, we just have some more. You don't want another one. You're not taking heed, alright? Okay.
Two teenagers were disturbing the royal horse. A female armed officer stepped in to stop the behavior and restore respect. An officer strongly scolded a group of rude teens. She repeatedly shouted, "Respect a bit," defending the guard's dignity. An older man was warned by the guard, "Do not touch the horse." He was told to step back behind the white safety line. A stubborn tourist ignored warnings and nearly got kicked by the horse. A tense moment that could have ended dangerously.